Hello and welcome back to Cemetery Mary. On the last episode we had a nice day at the aquarium and we got some decent topics going. Then we obviously had our a fixed point in the story where we fall asleep at the cemetery. It's raining and we have to call a friend. Obviously in this one we chose Reginald, and it's basically just seeing where we go from here. So we've just entered his apartment. So is this what you considered a mess? Nothing even looked dusty. Thank you for having me over. It's nice to be here again, and I can get such a better look at it this time, now that I'm not all sick. Haha, I suppose that's true, but don't worry about sleeping on the couch or anything. You can take my bedroom. It's right next to the kitchen. I'll sleep out here. Huh? Oh no, Reg. I couldn't. You've already drove out in the middle of the night to pick me up. I couldn't take your bed too. Nonsense, I insist. I mean, do we not have spare clothes we could borrow? Because otherwise we would just get your bed wet, really, with damp clothes. You'll have much better sleep, I'm sure of it. But don't you have to go to pardon me? Don't you have to go to the work? Don't you have to go to work in the morning? I feel awful if you couldn't get a good night's sleep. Oh, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Nothing I haven't. Oh dear, I just realized. Oh, what? Is everything okay? You didn't have any pajamas to wear, do you? Yeah, because last time I think he got he went away because of a phone call, right? Huh? Oh, don't worry about that. I can sleep just fine in this. How can I not worry? No offense, but although your outfit is quite the ensemble, I don't think it would make for a very nice sleep. People say that about jeans as well, but jeans isn't that hard to sleep in. Why don't I go out and buy you something real quick? I mean, do you even know our size? And what if you get, I don't know, something weird? I don't know. I'm kind of sketchy about this. No way. It's really nice of you, but I can't accept that offer. It's so late, and I doubt any is even open. Oh, when there's a will, there's a way. Besides, I need to pick up some things anyway. Like what? To make conversation. So please, make yourself at home. Help yourself to anything in the kitchen, and don't be afraid to turn on the TV. I'll be back shortly. Before I could even protest anymore, Reginald was out the door, still not calling him by his nickname. Leave me alone in his apartment. I guess all I could do now is wait for him to get back. What should I do in the meantime then? I'm nosy. I'm gonna check out his bedroom. No, I can't. Not while he's not home, at least. I just feel weird about it. What's he got in the side room? I noticed Reginald had a door with a small hallway in his apartment. I wonder what this room is for. Maybe an office, since all the necessities were covered. Curious, I made my way over and turned the handle. Locked. That's strange. I wonder what's inside. Might just be a utility room or something. Though, I'm pretty sure those are usually in the basement. Well, I mean, this is an apartment, so... okay, so no side room, no bedroom. We might fall sick if we go to the bathroom, so kitchen? I decided to go look in the kitchen. What food does he have? Let's raid his fridge. It's rob blind of everything in the morning. I know Reginald said I could help myself, but I felt a bit weird about it. Still though, it's hard not to be curious about what he has in here. What kind of food does he have, to be fair? Fridge. I looked at Reginald's fridge. There wasn't a lot. I can see he's running low on milk too. He's a coffee drinker, right? Maybe that's one of the things he's picking up. I guess that makes me feel less bad about going midnight shopping for me. For good measure, I checked in the freezer too. There's not much in here either, but there's some flowers that looked like he's preserving. Wonder what those are for. Okay, what's in the cupboards? I looked at the cupboards that lined his apartment wall. And as many cupboards do, they held cups. No way. Okay. And some dried ingredients too. Fair enough. And also, that's a lot of cleaning products in here. I don't know how I feel about that being so close to the food. Yeah, that's... even I would store them separately. Hey, wait. Isn't that the rat poison? When Reginald gets back, I should tell him I shouldn't keep stuff that close to where he eats. So you want to tell him that we snooped around his house? Maybe he hasn't left... Maybe he has to keep the rats away. I don't know. I just don't like it. Oh, well, time to leave. Step to the kitchen area for now. What's at the end table? If found, return to Maelstrom. I'm assuming keep him away from me, maybe. Right on the table. Cool. So I'm assuming you're Maelstrom. Is that who you're keeping the flowers for? Anyway, I looked at Reginald's end table, sat beside the couch. He had a stack of books, and as well what looked like a picture with a friend. It's a cute picture. I like it, though it's quite curious. Reginald said he's had trouble making friends, right? Although he does seem to like that old picture. I wonder who that person is then. Maelstrom. Maybe I'll ask him. Well, that's an N, but I'm assuming it's an M based on the shape. Cool. That's everything except the bathroom. I didn't really have to use the bathroom just yet, but I decided to make a quick peek anyways. It's a small bathroom. A bit cramped on the cramped side. There's a sink, a toilet, a stand-up shower, and not much else. I wonder how much the rent is here. I hope it's worth such a tiny bathroom. Okay then, guess that's all of them. The best thing I could probably do right now is just watch some TV and wait. I plopped myself into the couch and turned on the TV. There were some commercials playing. I didn't know what shows were on yet. What's on at this hour anyways? Before I knew it, I heard the sounds of the doors unlocking and Reginald was walking through the front door. I watched as he locked the door behind him, dropped off some of the plastic bags he was carrying and shrugged off his coat. Okay, so obviously it's natural to lock the door so people don't walk in, but if we're in danger, we now have a hard escape because we're stuck in the apartment with him. Then he came to sit beside me. What are we watching? So, what are you watching? Yep, it's always the first thing people ask. Oh, I don't know, nothing in particular. Well, would you like to watch something? Or would you rather just head to bed? Now that I think about it, I can't remember the last time I actually watched something on TV. Reginald passed me the TV remote and told me to put anything on I'd like. He wasn't picky. Maybe we can watch... game show, horror, romantic, comedy, sci-fi. Let's go... between game show and murder mystery. I'm gonna go murder mystery. It's on brand. Actually, you know what? I'll save because it's a choice. Even though it probably doesn't mean much. Murder mystery. Detective Deer and Child. I flicked through a few channels and found this one. It was playing a murder mystery movie. It seemed like they had taken place on a train of all places. It started a detective and his young psychic. A lot of murder mysteries take place on a train, surprisingly. Seemed fairly interesting. Do I watch it? Yeah, why not? Why not? I already made my choice. Oh, really? This is what you've chosen to watch? Do you not want to? No, nothing like that. I'm just surprised, what with all that's been happening around town and all. I felt like you might stay away from this type of content. I don't know, I'm interested. Fair enough. Reginald and I sat and watched the movies for a while. It was pretty nice, though eventually I started to feel tired. I think Reginald could tell too. I yawned as I stood up off the couch, thanking him again for letting him use his room to sleep. It's not a problem at all. I left the pajamas in the bag for you. I think they should fit. Good night, Mary. Oh, and one last thing. If you need to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, I know this apartment can be a bit difficult to maneuver in the dark. There's a flashlight in my desk drawer if you need it. Just try not to shine it at me while I'm asleep on the couch. Is it because he's not going to be on the couch? Because he's going to be stalking us and watching us sleep like a creep? I thanked Reginald once more, and I wished him a good night as well. I do think it was a bit funny though. Does he not know my phone comes with its own flashlight if I need it? Maybe he's planning to take the phone. My comfort in this building is decreasing rapidly. I took a step into Reginald's room, closing the door softly behind me. I flicked on the light switch and turned on the lamp on the other side of the room. I gave off a very faint light, making the room very dim. I'm sure it looked better in natural lighting, but right now it was a bit hard to see. Still, it looked as if Reginald didn't really have much to his room at all. I could see his bed and a nightstand, and a vanity too. Was the desk he was talking about? Cool. Other than the built-in closet, there was nothing else to really see in here. Does the closet have a fake back wall? Though, I guess when you have the whole apartment to yourself, you don't need to shove all your stuff into the bedroom. I reached down and gathered the pajamas that he bought for me. They were simple, standard pajamas, though they felt really soft. I'll have to remember to pay him back for these. I get changed and left my pajamas at the end of the bed. Then I crawled into his bed. Probably is what I said didn't make sense. Probably said clothes. I'm stupid. It felt and smelled really clean, as if it had been recently washed. Even though I felt cozy, I still felt a bit weird and bad about sleeping in Reginald's bed. But I guess it was too late now. It's okay. I just have to find some way to make it up to him. The way he's always done for me. I laid back and closed my eyes. Nothing left to do but sleep. I had a pretty night's sleep, actually. Reginald's bed was comfier than my own, but that only made me feel worse about taking it from him. I got dressed in my usual clothes and carefully stepped out of the bedroom door. After Reginald was still asleep, I didn't want to wake him, but to my surprise there was no one there at all. I knocked on the bathroom just to make sure he wasn't using it, but there was no answer. It was only then I noticed a note that had fallen in front of his front door. Mary, sorry to leave you alone this morning. I had an urgent matter to attend to. I don't think I'll be back anytime soon, but feel free to help yourself to any food in the apartment and breakfast. With all the rat food and the rat poison and the cleaning supplies. All I ask is that when you leave, you lock up the apartment with the spare key at the end of the end table drawer, and then slide back under the door. Do you not trust us to keep the key? Thank you. I'll talk to you later. I see. I didn't really feel comfortable with taking Reginald's food, especially when he's not home, and especially not after all he did for me. I followed his instructions and left the apartment. Wonder what I'll do today. It's been a few days since then. Nothing all that eventful has happened, though I guess it's when it comes to me, that's probably a good thing. I haven't gotten any new messages from the strange number in days. It's a bit wondering since I don't know any more about my parents' whereabouts than I did before. I'm trying to not to dwell on it too much. It's been difficult though. I've been very alone with my thoughts recently. I had been spending so much time with Reginald lately, I forgot how sad I get when I'm all by myself. Reginald. It's not that he's been ignoring me or anything. In fact, he's messaging me almost every day. But all it really tells me is that he's been busy lately. Not that I can blame him. It seems like he's always been taking time off to see me recently. No wonder how he's so backed up. He always says he wants to see me as soon again, and he has to take care of things first. I hope he gets them all done soon. But no, it's fine. I don't mind that much. It's not always to be bad to be alone. Debatable. I've just been sitting at home. Or rather, the cabin. Although it's still not home, I must admit there's a few things cozier than watching the sunset from the window. What? Okay. I was about to start getting changed into pajamas when... Message from Twyla? I opened up the messages app. I was receiving multiple texts from Twyla spamming themselves one after another. No, not Mary. I said 911. Is this speech to text? Speech text? Messing my phone, getting me killed. 4th Avenue, 4th Avenue. Huh? What? What is this? Is Twyla trying to call 911? 4th Avenue. Is she okay? I have to make sure. Call 911, send them to 4th Avenue. I waited for the bus to arrive. I had dialed 911. Okay, fair enough. Well, Twyla's dead. In the one timeline, Twyla has not killed herself. She is the victim. Luckily, the bus runs at this hour. I told the authorities about how I think someone I know is in danger. They said they'd send a team right away. I don't know why I'm going. I guess I'm just really dialed. What? Twyla was investigating the killer after all, and even though it didn't done overly well, for someone like Twyla to call the police, she must be in danger. And I said I would help her, right? Maybe if I'd been there to help her, then she would be in danger now. I started to run as soon as I got off the bus. I couldn't see any police. What happened to the team that they supposedly sent out? I felt like no one was on the streets right now, including Twyla. Suddenly I felt I couldn't breathe. I ran up and down the streets trying to find her. I wanted to call out her name, but I was scared an unintended party might hear. All I could do was run down the sidewalk and glance down every alley I could hope to find her. When you find her corpse. Mary, what are you doing out of this hour? What are you doing out of this hour? What are you doing here? Suspiciously, where there's a police incident happening. Reginald? Why are your fists clenched? I need your help, huh? What's the matter? What's happened? It's Twyla. She's in danger. She tried calling the police, but called me instead. She's not answering any of the messages, and I called the police for her. It doesn't seem... I don't see them anywhere, and it's my fault. I should have... Whoa, calm down. It's alright to be worried about her, but if you think she's in danger, then you really shouldn't be out in here. Why are you trying to get rid of us? I have to be. I have to make sure that she's safe. What if she's in danger? What if she's encountered the Blackwood Butcher? Well, isn't that even more reason not to be outside? You coward, go away. You have to help me look for her. Pardon? Please? The man really just said, excuse me? I have to what? Please, Reginald, we gotta find her. It could literally be a matter of life and death. Mary, that's... Please, Reginald. I spun around him and started tugging on his arm. We have to find her. The longer we wait, the worse the situation gets. Mary, let go, please. Something fell out of Reginald's jacket. And it's on the sidewalk. A pair of bloody scissors. Huh? That's... Mary. I don't understand what's happening. I didn't have time to process any of it. But I knew I had to get away. I ran as fast as I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. I was hoping to lose them in the alleyways, but trying to get lost. It was something I found. Suddenly, Reginald was pinning me against the wall. Mary, my dear. Why are you making that face? Wasn't she so mean to you? She made you cry. Don't you remember that? Why did you come out here? I feel as though you're doing this on purpose. Are you doing this on purpose, Mary? Is this funny to you? Maybe I should make things hilarious then. I couldn't understand what was happening. Reginald, this isn't the Reginald I know. Because people lie, but it was the Reginald I predicted. Hello there. Reginald was so nice to me. Such a serial killers are. Reginald is my friend. Such a serial killers are. He was my friend. I've already this hand around my neck. Just who does it belong to? Reginald. I wanted to do it cleaner, you know. As clean as I've been doing it. Fortunately, she didn't give me much of an option. But that's fun, isn't it? She's a fun one, isn't she? Real fun. But don't feel left out. Now that you've caught me, we can finally have some of our own fun. Because I know what you'll do. The second you're out of my sight, you'll tattle on me. And, well, I just can't have that. So, how will I silence you? Well, I just claimed my scissors, you know? I'll miss the that pretty voice of yours. But, it won't be for long. You've got those pesky little hands of yours too, don't you? Those hands that know how to write and sign and tear my life apart. That's all right. We can have those. We can take those too. I know you don't understand it yet, but don't you worry. I promise that it's for your best. I promise you that it's for the best. Now, why don't you open the pretty little mouth of yours? And it'll be quicker if you do. What? What is all of this? What's happening? This isn't. This is Reginald's. This is exactly what I thought would happen because he's just on the floor, hitting the ground as hard as I can. This can't be Reginald's. Doesn't make any sense. It makes perfect sense. Let go. Put it down. Suddenly, he kneed me in the stomach. Aren't you already lifting us in the air with your hand and we're choking us out? Nothing holding me again. Now, what? Holding me against the wall. He forced his hand into my mouth and pulled my tongue out. Don't worry. It will only take 1 second. Is this changing colour? I think it is. Bad end. Not quite the cat. What? Congratulations, you've just completed a route. This is a route? Thank you for playing, but do you think you can get the true ending if you try again? Sure, why not? I think with that, actually, I'll call it there. And we'll try and get a list together for the true ending. Because we went for one route with each of all the characters. So I guess it's just time to get the true ending. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and hopefully I can see you in the next one. With that, goodbye.